There we go. What's going on, everybody? So, you know that feeling that you get when there's 10 seconds left in an auction and you're like ready to press that button. You're going to get in on this card. You know you're going to get on this card. That little rush that you get, that little rush of adrenaline. So we're going to get that tonight, but with fantasy football. And this is going to be for a hobby box break. So if you guys have not seen the way we're going to establish the teams, you got to tell your friends, man. You got to tell those breakers, those rippers out there, how we're doing it for football cards. We're combining fantasy football with football cards. So first thing we're doing is going to establish the nomination order. This is a league of 8 people. 8 people for a football hobby box break because you can divide the teams evenly, 4 teams per person. We're not just doing random divisions, random teams, charging different amounts per team. No, each person paid the same amount for this hobby box. And now we're going to hop into a sleeper hobby box break auction draft. We're going to explain that. First, we got to set up the draft order. Filthy's ready to go. We got Filthy in the house. We got Jets Crazy in the house. Derek, what's good, man? So Derek and Filthy are in this draft. Let's get the race going. Let's establish the draft order before we kick off this draft, and I'll explain it as we're going through it, guys. A little fun here. All right. So I've already got everybody put into the 100-yard rush website. I already got the name set up. I shuffled it. No luck adjustment, anything like that. Let's rush. Let's get it going. You guys ready? Let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Oh, Raven Invest got off to a little bit of a hot start there, but Derek's kind of steady Eddie. Derek's in the league right now. DBO 68 down there. Filthy C's picking up the rear down the bottom. Shelly's break. Wait a minute. JT. Ooh, nice little rush from Filthy C at the bottom, but JT He's still in the lead. Now approaching the 50-yard lines, kind of slowing down. Specs Offender is speeding up, man. He's been sleeping all night. It's morning time where he's at in Australia, but JT Heath breaking away. Go, man. JT Heath is getting a nice little lead here. The 30. Yeah, dude, he is breaking away. 20. All right. Is anybody going to be able to catch him? JT Heath is breaking away. Specs Offender is looking like he's going to might be. Oh, but Raven made a nice little push there. Lenny's third dinner plate. Dude, Lenny ate too much dinner. He's not going to be able to finish anywhere near first here. JT Heath. Oh, is he going to get it? Whoa, Lenny's third dinner plate finally kicked in here at the end. It looks like he might push through. No, he stalled out towards the end. We got JT Heath in first. We got Specs Offender in second. Filthy C in third. Shelly in fourth. Raven Invest in fifth. Lenny's third dinner plate in sixth. DBO 68 in seventh. And Siegel's finally getting across the finish line in eighth. So you see 260 pounds. Not bad. He's still getting sixth place there. All right, so now we're going to come over here. And see, typically, this is how we'd establish the draft order for a snake draft, right? So now we're gonna set the draft order here for. No, we need to set the draft order. Got to set this draft order. Oh, I guess I just click on this first. This is a nomination order. Typically, in most fantasy leagues, this would be a nomination order, but in a auction style draft, this is going to be a nomination order. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. I'm not the greatest multitasker. Specs Offender was in second. All right. Third was Filthy. All right. Everybody gets a $200 arbitrary budget. Shelly was fourth. That's really 18. All right, fifth. Raven Invest. Sign him to slot 5. All right, 6th. Oh, that's right. That was Lenny's third dinner plate. That's me. 6th. 7th. DBO 68. Derek. Which one do I do for you, Derek? Which are you the little helmet design? I'm guessing you're the helmet design because the other one is like a random little logo. I don't know why I have 2 for you. Okay. 8. That was Seagulls. Okay, there we go. Now, we can come over here into the draft room. Start at 8:45. No, this is 9 minutes away. Okay. Now we come over here to the draft room, guys, and you can see everybody's max budget, max possible single highest bid, 197. So $200 total budget, though. And I guess you do have to save $1. Well, anyways, you'll see when we get into this. So basically, the only thing in this league are the teams. You can see the teams over here. The way you do that is you remove all other skill position players, quarterbacks, kickers, everything, and just leave the team defense / special teams. That gives you a team selection. So we have 4 rounds of 8 guys, and the first person up is going to be JT Heath. He's going to be able to nominate whatever team he wants to in the entire NFL. And then once he does that, we all get to bid on that team. So you're going to have 30 seconds to nominate, then 30 seconds to bid. All right. And it's like combining fantasy football with an eBay auction. It's so much fun. And we're doing this in order to establish the teams that you get in this hobby box break. I've already set up the stream for the hobby box. That's going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m., guys, in case you are interested or curious. I already said that's going to be up tomorrow at 2 p.m. We're going to have my man co-pilot here with me, 402 Collector in the house. And Derek said, yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes just in time. I didn't fall asleep this one. No, yeah, last time Derek ended up with all the trash teams. So the way this is going to work, because this is 2022 Chronicles collegiate draft picks, right? Obviously, it's a little hobby box, right? It's not too expensive. It's low stakes here, guys. We're talking about $20 entry per entry, $150 hobby box, 6 packs of 8 cards, potential to find 4 autographs or memorabilia cards. Of course, the chase in this box is going to be like a Kenny Pickett, first round wonder from Pitt, Kenny Pickett. That would be the chase, or a Malik Willis or a Sam Howell or a Matt Corral, any of those guys. If you look at what those guys' autographs cards are going for, even though they may not even start in 2022, Desmond Ridder, another one, their autograph cards are incredibly expensive. They're all, like, depending on the scarcity of it, right? They're all, several $100s or more potentially, depending on the scarcity. So we're hoping we pull some fire out of this box, guys. Of course, all the skill position players. We're going to talk about some of those guys tonight, the Breece Halls, the Kenneth Walkers, the Garrett Wilsons, Chris Olaves, all the Drake Londons, all those guys, plus the defensive players. So a lot of those guys hyped up too. Like, you see the prices of rare Aiden Hutchinson stuff already and Kayvon Thibodeau stuff already. I mean, it's like, it's real, man. It's real. And because there's limited product out for these guys, this is basically like the premium licensed set that is out for these guys right now. This is it. And soon they'll have 2022 select draft picks and then 2022 Prism draft picks. But none of that stuff's been released yet. It's really like Leaf product or Sage product or the Bowman U, which didn't even have, like, Bowman U. I don't know what they were thinking. They left all kinds of people out of that set, all kinds of good skill position players out of that set. So this is really the first one to hit from Panini here for the 2022 athletes, licensed college uniform stuff. All right. I'd say we go ahead and start this. I'm seeing a green light next to a lot of people. What is going on? Brooke in the house. LOB Roses. Let's see. All right. I say we go ahead and start this draft a few minutes early here. The only person that's not green next to their name is Ridley 18 Seagulls, but they just signed up. What's up, Shoddy? How you doing, man? I said we go ahead and kick this thing off because I do see JT Heath right there ready to go, so we can get a live look at this. It gets exciting, man. So the way I'm going to basically, right, if you pick the Jets, you're going to get the guys that in here that are drafted to the Jets, obviously, right? It's going to be based on the NFL team that they're on currently, whether it's veteran guys, because I do know they include veteran guys in this. So we'll see. JT Heath, you're on the clock. It doesn't really matter He throws up the Saints, right? So you got Chris Olave be a chase out of that. Of course, there could be veterans. So now it's like, do I want to bid on this? Do I want to raise? I mean, obviously, yeah. I'm gonna bid $4. And so when you do put a bid in on the team, currently I have the highest offer. Wow. Okay, yeah, there's no way. So once you put a bid on a team, it resets the clock to 10 seconds. That's something a little different. Could you imagine if once you put in an once you put in an offer on a card at the final seconds of an eBay auction, that it reset the clock to 10 seconds? No way. Oh, they gave it to me. I got the Saints for $9, but see, now my bankroll goes from 197 down to 189 with a 191 overall, $191 overall max bid that I can potentially play with now at this point. So I'm at now a disadvantage on the next team compared to the rest of the field. So this is what's so interesting, because you could potentially nominate up a team that you're not interested in and bait people into spending their money on them, clear some of their money out. So then you can, when your team is nominated up, you have more bankroll, you have more power, right? The more bankroll you save in this format, the more power you have. Or do you want to come straight out of the gate and get the team that you want with all your money? Like if I spend all my money here out of the gate, then I have no money left for, say, the Buccaneers whenever they come up. And now all of a sudden someone can swoop right in and grab them. Honestly, I don't even remember. This is going to sound bad. I don't even remember who the Rams drafted this draft class. Oh, yeah, that's right. They drafted a running back. Was it? Oh, look at old Filthy over here, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go. Let's put the money in. This is a little challenging whenever I'm live streaming, because I know you guys are out there. Some of the guys out there in the auction, in the draft, are actually watching me. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to snipe this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. 3, 2. Let's go. 11. Who's coming in? Competition? Oh, JT. Oh, man, he wants in on this. I got you on 20, bro. You going to hang? I'm willing to throw down some bankroll. Filthy's, I know he's clearing out my bankroll here. Yes. See, now I'm down to $171, but ultimately I got the team, one of the teams that I absolutely wanted. So that's the wonderful way about doing this. That's why I say share this video with your breaker friends. If you know any breakers out there doing a lot of football cards, this is absolutely the best way to do a football card hobby box break, because everybody gets a team and everybody feels like they came away with at least one team that they want. You know what I'm saying? So like I have no interest in Dolphins. You know what? Pass. Like I passed. So I click the pass button. I'm out, man. I'm out on this auction. Let you guys fight it out. Whoever wants the Dolphins, not me. I already got the Saints, the Bucks. Looks like I'm going with the NFC South here. Now I'm going to try and save some of my bankroll for some of these other teams. So you can see there's been like, the Steelers haven't been nominated yet. The Ravens haven't been nominated yet. So does Raven Invest come out here and nominate? Oh, he comes up with Kansas City Chiefs. See, I'm definitely want to get a piece of this because I want to get some exposure to Sky Moore. What if there's a rare Sky Moore card in here? Absolutely want that, right? So you can see, okay, Seagulls is in on it. He's like, no. I want to get some Kansas City exposure. Filthy's in on it. He's got 6. Just re-raised to 6. Let's see. Seagulls just re-raised to 8. Ravens in at 9. So I got to think. I have 171 here left. I might have to pass on this one. These guys are going at some Sky Moore. Siegel's now up to 20. Raven was at 13. Filthy C was here at 6. You can see what's cool is they'll show you the amount of money that each person's in at. Siegel's is continuously re-raising Raven Invest, who's in now at 21. The Siegel's going to come away with that at 22. Oh, Raven comes in with a last-second snipe for $25. Now we're up to 25. Raven gets it with $25. All right, who am I going to nominate here? Who am I going to nominate? Any Chargers? Any Charger fans in the draft? I'm going to nominate up the Chargers. No? Did I just get the Chargers? Oh, no. Is somebody put it? Oh, okay. I see. That was the nomination phase. All right. So I had the nomination phase. Now I have the highest offer at $1. Nobody wants to get on Isaiah Spiller? That could be big. I mean, I'll take it for $1. You're going to be regretting your. Okay. So now I've got $170 to put up whatever team I want next time around. I'm going ham on one more team, basically. I'm surprised nobody wanted to get in on some potential Isaiah Spiller in this hobby box. Dude, he balled out at Texas A&M. I mean, one injury to Austin Eckler, all of a sudden you can see Isaiah Spiller become somewhat of a household name. What's Derek doing here? Oh, the Bills. The Bills. All right. Khalil Shakir, Khair Elam, corner from Florida. Khalil Shakir looks pretty good, man. He's a sneaky little wide receiver. Okay, we got some competition here. Let's let these guys duke it out. Got to clear some of their bankroll. I got to think about which team do I want to go in on next. Still got a lot of teams left in the player pool. I've already got 3. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jeremy. I wanted to potentially give me some Rashad White. Really hoping there's some nice Rashad White cards in here. Is this early? Is this too early? Like is this when you're typically napping, Derek? Is that why? Like you're napping, you wake up at midnight, and then it's time to start drafting. I'm sorry, man. You're like on totally opposite schedule of me. Or is this like dinner time for you? Is it like right at dinner time? Oh, we got the Ravens in the house. Raven Invest is going hard. Ravens drafted quite a few defensive players that look pretty beasty, led the way by Kyle Hamilton from Notre Dame, the safety there. Looks like an absolute stud. I need to do it here is pull up the 22 draft grades. The draft, we're so far removed from the draft now. It's hard to. There we go. Remember, who we got on the board? Oh, Carolina Panthers. Okay. All right. That's an interesting nomination, man. And now we're talking about some Matt Corral. Now we got a quarterback on the board here. And Matt Corral, y'all going to give this guy a team with a potential starting quarterback, Matt Corral. Somebody's in on it. Who's in on it? Raven at 4. Oh yeah, that's right. You probably have some Ike Ekwonu in here. You got Matt Corral from Mississippi. Linebacker Brandon Smith from Penn State. But from obviously, unless you're brand new to football cards, you're living under a rock, the quarterbacks do drive the market. So the quarterbacks are going to garner the most monetary value, unless the skill position player is just absolutely elite and the card in combination with the card being scarce. Then we could see, plus the quarterback is not that great. Whether the thing is though, with these rookies, it doesn't take much. Like even backup guys, there's people want to speculate, people want to place their bet on them. See what just went off there. Specs. All right, Specs is back up. Specs is nominated the 49ers. Oh, so man, I'm so tempted to get on this because I do like Tyrion Davis Price. TDP, especially with the injury risk to Elijah Mitchell and the Kyle Shanahan run game, definitely would love to get some TDP. They also drafted wide receiver Danny Gray from SMU. Round 2, pick 61, edge rusher Drake Jackson from USC. Those were their notable picks there. Tackle in round 4. Spent so much on Trey Lance, but you never know. There could be a North Dakota State University Trey Lance card in here. You never know. It's possible. Panini puts veteran stuff like that. All right, who do we got up? Oh, the Lions, man. We got Aiden Hutchinson. We got Jameson Williams. Edge rusher Josh Pascal. Safety Kirby Joseph. We had 4 picks within the first 3 rounds. Yeah, this one's tempting just because I do think Jameson Williams is going to be really good. Not to mention you get that number 2 overall pick in Aiden Hutchinson, the whole hometown correlation there. If he plays good this year, you're absolutely going to see a lot of hype for that dude's college cards. Absolutely. Massive fan base there. Raven came away with it for $19. Oh, I'm up on the clock. All right. Oh, who do I go with here? You know what? Let's do it. How many is it my oh no, it's Ridley. I don't know. Oh, 2 nominations until your turn. I don't know why I thought it was my nomination. That means I need a drink. Happy Saturday night to you guys. If you're just tuning into the live stream, we're doing an auction style team only draft here for 2022 Chronicles Collegiate Draft Picks Hobby Box break that's going to take place on the channel tomorrow. We're showcasing the revolutionary way to establish teams for wow. Ridley just totally stole the Patriots. Derek, did you fall asleep already? What happened, bro? I thought there was no way that Derek was going to let the Patriots go for $1 after they drafted Tyquan Thornton. They drafted Pierre Strong. They drafted Kevin Harris. They drafted Bailey Zappi. Bro, what are you sleeping over there? No OC or DC in New England this year. Doesn't matter, man. It's still New England, filthy. Shoot, man. So I'm super tempted to get the Cowboys here. So I really like Jalen Tolbert. I really think Jalen Tolbert's got a big shot. But do I want, because I only have slot for one more team. Yeah, I'm still here. Wait, no, don't auto pick me. Don't auto pick me. Let's go. Let's see. You guys want to see Let's go. Who wants some Kenny Pickett? All right. Who wants a chance at getting some Kenny Pickett? You guys ready to get in on this little bidding war? Let's see who wants in on some Kenny Pickett. Oh, I got to nominate. Okay. Not only Kenny Pickett, but have you guys seen the prices of George Pickens? I mean, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So not only did they get Kenny Pickett in the first round, only first round quarterback from hometown Pitt, might have baby hands, but he had an incredible fourth year, came back for the fourth year at Pitt, put up some incredible numbers, excelled throughout the draft process. Okay, now we've got a bidding war on our hands. By far the most expensive teams. Look at Siegel's throwing down 75. Like, I don't even know if I could get in on this if I wanted to. Who else would I get in on? I kind of have an idea of who I want to get in on. Boom! Siegel's takes him home with $77. All right, Derek, wake up, man. Wake up, drink a Red Bull. It's Filthy says, can you offer negative money for the Cowboys? Yeah, you have to force other people to take it. I'm out. You're supposed to start this at 8:45. I started. Really? You're out because I started it 5 minutes early? Come on, bro. Everybody was green. Everybody was green. What? Serious? What? What team did he miss out on? I don't even remember what team came up first. It was like the Rams or something? Man. Well, I'm sorry, Derek. You know what? I did start 5 minutes early, but everybody was green. I said, why waste some time? Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. Rough crowd, rough crowd. I think I'm going to go in on the Titans. I got to go in on the Titans here. We're getting some competition, man. Got to throw some chips in the middle here. JT Heath says 16. I mean, what if I just go 50? Is he going to let me have him? Are there that many other teams that he wants out there? He got him. I'm full. I got the Titans. I could have gone up to 170, but I got him for 50, and so now I'm full. I'm out, man. 4 teams. See what we got here. Oh, we got a heated bidding war. Of course, going for the Jets with Brees Hall, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. A lot of talent going to the Jets early in the draft. $95. Ravens up to 95. Siegel's 96. JT Heath 99. 116. Ravens putting more chips in. Man, he's getting heavy. Seagulls 121. That's max. He's maxed out. Oh, and Ravens stole it. He stole it for 128. He saved some of that bankroll. Oh, look at Filthy coming in here last second, 137. Ravens out. So now it's between Filthy and JT Heath. Filthy takes it with 137. Big takedown there from Filthy to 50. 137. It's got the Bills and the Jets. Specs is up, nomination. What's up, Sean? We got the Giants nominated up here. Okay, so this now we're talking some Kayvon Thibodeau, some Wan'Dale Robinson, some Evan Neal. Wow, Specs takes him down with $3 there. Solid takedown. Specs still has $194 in his arbitrary bankroll left. I do. I just cracked the first one, man. Cheers. Just sipping on the first one, dude. Now we get the Bengals. This is an interesting one. Obviously, Bengals did not get a whole lot of picks. They did get one pick. Went with safety Daxon Hill from Michigan, corner Cam Taylor, Britt from Nebraska. Round 3, defensive lineman Zachary Carter from Florida. So, and I'm maxed out. So it's kind of bittersweet though. I got the Bucks, got the Saints, Bucks, Chargers, and Titans. Specs takes them down with $2. You know, I got stuck with the Chargers here, and I was trying to bait people into bidding up for them. You know, and I think in this format specifically, because if there's a team that didn't really have a ton of draft capital, or they just drafted a guard and a safety in the first 3 rounds like the Chargers did, then the chances of somebody even wanting to pay $2 of their arbitrary bankroll on that team are pretty low. So honestly, you're almost best off just nominating the team that you want to go after, because in that just to make sure that you're not stuck with any teams that you don't want. So that's just another thought there. I tried to bait people in to bid up on the Chargers, and it backfired, man. It totally backfired. So we're getting quite a bit of competition here with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, they drafted edge rusher Trayvon Walker from Georgia with the number 1 overall pick. And then they went Devin Lloyd, linebacker from Utah. Then they got them a center from Kentucky, Luke Fortner, and then linebacker Chad Muma from Wyoming. Oh, deep sleeper running back Snoop Connor. Interesting name. There you go. Crack you a cold one, man. Crack you a cold one. I missed that. Scrolling back up, looking at the comments, I did Derek Richard up here dirty on accident. My bad, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I effed up. Now I'm gonna have to drink 2 extra beers tonight. I don't think he's coming back though. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I got my favorite here, the Slightly Mighty low-cal IPA. You know, it tastes really strong, filthy, but it's only it's actually only 4%. But I'm still lightweight, even though I'll have like 1 beer, 1 beer a night kind of thing. I rarely go over 1 beer, but this is a Dogfish Head Slightly Mighty. I like it because it tastes strong, but it's still pretty light. Yeah, technically the live stream started at 8:30, so I thought everybody was dialed in, tuned in, watching, and we did the race. And so yeah, it's not bad. It's not like 1%. I don't know what like the seltzers or anything like that, have in them, but it's light. But it tastes strong. That's what I like about it, because I like the hoppy flavor. But some of those super hoppy ones are like 6, 7, 8%. They're like really thick, strong. So this one you can have nice, refreshing. You can have it in the afternoon. Not quite as strong, but yeah, it's enjoyable. I like it. What do we got here? Nominated up. The Eagles just went to Seagulls for $12. Filthy. Bailing out on his own team there, man. You guys drafted some beast in the draft. That guy, Jordan Davis from Georgia. I mean, the size of his neck is insane. The size of his neck is like the circumference of this oak tree in my front yard. Then you guys got Nakobe Dean from Georgia as well. He's coming back from an injury, but this guy looks fast. Like, almost reminds me of like a Devin White style linebacker. That's exciting. Otherwise, though, I mean, you got a round 6 pick on a tight end, so no offensive skill position players there. The Falcons, though, now we're talking. Let's go Drake London, Desmond Ridder. Tyler Algier, a late 5th round pick there. Round 2, they went edge rusher Arnold Ebiketie from Penn State. Round 2, pick 58, linebacker Troy Anderson from Montana State. Filthy wants to get him some Falcons. Ridley fell into the same trap I did. Maybe nominated up some teams that she didn't want and maxed out on teams. Now she's sitting there with the Dolphins, Niners, Patriots, Jags, unable to get in on her Falcons. That kind of backfired on her as well, I think. That backfired on me, but only on one team. Whereas I think the optimal strategy may have been to nominate who you want. Look, Filthy, you're gonna have to go all in here, bro. You're going up against a guy that's got some deep pockets. Whoa, Filthy came away with 37. JT Heath, you can't take this money with you after the draft. Specs throwing up Washington. I like Washington in terms like I didn't think at the time that pick didn't make sense, but I do like Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson looks like a badass. I mean, go watch his tape from Penn State. It's good. He's good, man. He's good. Then they got Brian Robinson. You go watch Brian Robinson from Alabama. And those are a couple factors why the stock of Antonio Gibson was hurt, although I don't think it should be just because Antonio Gibson's a different player and his athletic profile is just insane. His height adjusted speed score, the low mileage he's got on his wheels, insane. But of course, they did draft that's right, they drafted Sam Howell. That's right. They drafted Sam Howell from North Carolina in round 5. So in fact, nice snipe there, Specs offender. I think you made out there, man. You got tons of potential good players there on the Commanders that were drafted this year. Jahan Dotson, Brian Robinson, Sam Howell kind of leading that way. All right, now we got the Cardinals on the clock. This could backfire on you, Filthy. Who are you going here? Keontae Ingram you trying to get? That's right. They did draft Trey McBride, though. Round 2, 55th pick, Trey McBride from Colorado State. He had a ton of receiving production in Colorado State in his senior year. And then they did draft Keontae Ingram in round 6, who's an interesting sleeper running back. Other than that, they drafted 2 edge rushers, both in round 3, Cameron Thomas and Myjai Saunders from Cincinnati. Gets them for $1. Filthy. That backfire on you, bro? Yeah, no, technically they do have veterans in this set as well. He just doomed this box to have no breeze. So, what? Oh, yeah, because he got the Jets for 137. All right, so Ravens filled up with the Packers, going for that Christian Watson. Not bad there, man. Not bad. It's had a very quiet camp so far. Be interesting to see what happens there. Who's up nominating? Yeah, I wish I could offer some money on this. Dang. No, I would like to give me some exposure to Kenneth Walker. He's obviously great running back, stuck in a bad situation. But actually probably a good situation for him to be able to showcase his talent, right? Because he's going to get a ton of opportunity, especially if something happens to Rashad Penny, maybe Chris Carson still out or misses more time. Chris Carson, you could argue, even more injury prone than Rashad Penny. But of course, if Rashad Penny's out there, man, I don't see how Ken Walker is going to outproduce him, but I think it's still going to end up being like some type of running back by committee approach. And Seagulls gets him for $21. $21. A nice exposure there to Kenneth Walker. Definitely one of the highest graded running backs in this draft class. Round 2 pick, the Seahawks. After they went Boye Mafe, Minnesota edge rusher, and then they went offensive tackle first round. Kind of saying those backwards there. All right, who do we got up? The Raiders. Now the Raiders did draft a running back by the name of Zamir White, who has a very interesting profile. Not too shabby. And he was a Georgia running back, so he did split that backfield with James Cook, amongst the other couple recent running backs from Georgia, like DeAndre Swift. They also drafted Dylan Parham, guard from Memphis, and a couple interior defensive linemen. One Neil Farrell from LSU and Matthew Butler from Tennessee. Low. Wow. I am too, Sean. I'm with you, man. This is actually the last one. Last one. No grocery store run today. Seagulls is up. Nominated the Bears. Stuck with him. He gets the 25-year-old Velus Jones. Last team, Houston Texans. Draft completed. There we go. There you have it, guys. So now that the draft order is established, people get their teams. JT Heath gets the Panthers, Cowboys, Vikings, Texans. Specs gets the Rams, Giants, Bengals, Commanders. Filthy got the Bills, Jets, Falcons, Cardinals. Paid 137 of his bankroll to get the Jets. See, we're all kind of left with money. So, yeah, maybe we should have taken a slightly different approach and promoted the teams, nominated the teams that we wanted to get right out of the gate and not dilly-dally around like a standard, dynasty or seasonal-long auction-style draft here. Ridley gets the Dolphins, Niners, Patriots, Jags. Raven gets the Chiefs. Got the Ravens. Got them for 20. Lions, Packers. I got the Saints for 9. Got my Bucks for 20. Chargers, Titans for 50. Derek, sorry again, man. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry about that. Derek got the Colts, Broncos, Browns, Raiders by default because I started early, man. Started early. I made a mistake there. Seagulls, thought everybody was ready. Seagulls got the Steelers, Eagles, Seahawks, and Bears. There you have it, guys. Jeremy's volunteering up his virtual money. All right. So here's the thing, guys. It's only 9:18. We're going to end this here. We're going to end this video here. But if you guys want to hop in a underdog fantasy best ball draft with me, they got their Pomeranian going on right now for $3. I'm going to spin up another live stream here in just a second to do a underdog fantasy draft, but I want to end this one. I'm going to keep them separate. To not combine anything and make it more watchable. I want you guys to share this with any breakers out there. Show them what we're doing and how we're establishing the teams for a football card hobby box break. But tune into the channel. I'll post up the view link here. I'm going to stay on here. I think I could do this while you guys are still on here, and that way I can post up the link. Let's see. Let's do this. There's something generic. Live fantasy football draft. Best ball season. All right. Let's do this right here. It's not the Puppy 2 anymore. Let's see what it is now, underdog. They do have a Pomeranian. I just don't know if it's filled up. It might be filled up already. It was filling up quick. Yeah, it did fill up. So we'll try and fill a private one. Let's do that. 3-person, 12-person. We can do a 12-person $3 draft. Let's do that. Create a private one. Yes. Share this draft right here. If you're new, guys, you can get a 100% instant deposit bonus using promo code QUEST over at underdogfantasy.com. Hop in this. This will be a private draft with just the two of us. Let's do this. Uploads. Let's go here. Let's go like this. Boom. There we go. There we go. That. I think Hitman's gonna jump on with me as well. All right. 2022. Five fantasy draft. I have to create a thumbnail for it real quick. All right. Here we go. Copy and paste. Public. Schedule. Apply. Here we go. Today it's 9/22. Say 9/25. Create. All right. Now I can share that link with you guys because sometimes it takes a few minutes to pop up on the channel. View on YouTube. And then we'll exit out of this one. We'll go to that one. All right. All right. There we go. See you over there. Peace.